up on the internet, it's going to be there forever. It is
All right,
immortal.
Immortalized. So hello, welcome, and this is not the Magic Hour show, but we are just hanging out. We're Ryan and me playing the Steam controller game, retro. No, not retro. Rocket League. Is that what it's called?
That's right. You're
Rocket
correct.
League. The League of Rockets.
Rocket
And,
Team, the lesser known knockoff.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I got this is because I got my Steam controller. So yeah.
And the reverse of that is, what team are you on? Orange.
Orange.
I only bought the Steam controller because it came with Rocket League and Portal 2 for free.
Yeah.
Win. I did not have Portal 2 before.
Really?
Yeah. It really was. We discussed it. I also don't have Half-Life. I never played Half-Life.
Okay. So yeah, so this is yeah, so we are using the Steam controller. So I guess it's kind of weird, right?
Because it's kind of weird.
It takes some getting used to. Like any controller, I think it just takes some getting used to. So I feel like comfortably, like the arms, is that what you call them? Things in the rock, they're kind of big.
Yes.
And I'm finding like I'm stretching to reach the triggers, which is okay.
I'm finding that for whatever reason I have to go from the main, what would you call it, the trigger, to the shoulder button. That's a real awkward muscle movement there.
Yeah. So is it something like maybe we need to use our middle finger for the trigger?
Maybe, yeah.
But this
I'm trying it. We're gonna build up different muscles and different fingers than we normally would. We'll be able to make really good shadow puppets after we use a Steam controller. So we'll be nimble.
So the top has the D-pad thing, and it has the other side. It's just a plain circle, which is supposed to be left stick, but it can also be up as other things. It could be the steering wheel. It could be a trackball. So trackpad.
Well, something that shouldn't be taken for granted is when you turn on your Steam controller, you turn on the computer, and your Steam controller is your mouse right away. So if you're just there to game, your controller's on, you can click on whatever you need to click on with your Steam controller mouse pad thingy, and you're in. You're good. You never have to plug in a USB mouse or any other apparatus. It's all.
You can go straight into a Steam Big Picture mode.
Which Steam Big Picture mode is just, the interface is rather lovely. At least I think it's pretty. It's very blue. I like blue things.
So, do you have any questions? I think we'll just take some getting used to it.
What I've said multiple times out on the social media is that to spend time looking at the customization options is really going to be beneficial with this. Now, IGN said it feels cheap. Does this feel cheap to you?
It doesn't feel cheap. I mean, what are you comparing it to?
That's the thing. What were they comparing it to?
Another $60. It's not too heavy. It takes, which is interesting, it takes 2 double.
Oh, okay, so the battery. So people, Retro. Dude, if you get this, please tell me you have as much trouble putting the battery in as I did. Eugene, did you find the putting the battery in to be?
Well, I just followed the pictures. And then I just put it.
Oh man! Like,
Just kind of, you have to like angle it and then push down, and then there's like a little tab that like locks in. So
yeah,
it's
really kind of weird.
Yeah, and then it's in there. And then to release the battery, you have to push that tab or something to get it to.
I got the shout from the kitchen as I'm putting these batteries in the controller. It's like, taking you an awful long time to put those batteries in. Yeah, I would have had about a half hour to play with it last night if it hadn't taken me 10 minutes to put the batteries in.
I'm sorry for anyone watching this.
Oh, Salty, you cannot score a goal. You will not score a goal. No!
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like putting my middle finger on the triggers. It just doesn't work.
Right, it feels weird. So it's okay. This, and then I like the paddles though, because I like driving games that are like, with paddles that would be easy for shifting.
Yeah, I think these paddles are going to be really versatile.
I actually have to get used to drifting.
Alright, this is serious business here. 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're all bunch of 2-year-olds.
We're going to be going into overtime. Sudden death.
Come on. Teammates, where are you? I started. Oh, come on. Send the ball for you guys.
Overtime. That's the only idea. That is the only way to play this game, is charge the ball as fast as you can.
Is it?
That's probably way better strategy than that. Nice!
Oh, no.
Good game, Eugene. Good game.
Hey, we should talk about what should we talk about?
There was
news.
there was a Nintendo Direct today.
There was a Nintendo Direct.
Right.
That's right.
So at this point, Eugene, before we wrap up our Steam controller, just informal discussion.
Oh, Retro asks, is it working on Mac? No, not really. It kind of was recognized, but then when I went into a game, it wouldn't recognize that there was a controller at all. So, I don't know. Gotta wait.
So Max, it's still not at all.
Yeah.
Well, that stinks for you Mac people.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I'm sure. I think it'll be there, but just not yet.
So for PC people, are you comfortable recommending this to PC gamers with the little time we've had on it? What do you think?
I don't know yet. Just using it as a regular, just like a controller for this game, without really needing to use the left pad as a stick, it's fine. The PlayStation 4 controller is probably more comfortable, but the Xbox 360 controller is probably more comfortable too. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think it has
interesting,
great potential. It
has great potential, and I can see a lot of different uses for different types of games. If I can get the gyro working in a shooter like Splatoon, I think I would be very happy. And so, for that, there's a potential for that to be huge, right? For all these Splatoon players that are coming over to play in Overwatch or
well, and so players like your daughter, which we're gonna talk more about on our next Magic Hour show, right?
Yeah, she's been playing Splatoon a lot, and she just mentioned to me, Dad, I kind of want to play some other shooters, but I don't know, if it would be too, what's too violent, or, I don't want it to be too violent, she says. Because she knows, A, that she doesn't want to play too violent games, and B, I probably won't let her play if it's too violent. So, I'm just trying to look for some games. So yeah, we'll talk about that in our next show. Yeah, well, some tweaking, and we'll see how it goes. Want to play another match, or should we talk?
I think it's.
Can we play and talk?
We can play and talk.
Okay, yeah, I'll queue up the subjects, and then you can just.
Even though I got out of Rocket League. I was gonna be professional and focused, but that's okay.
Exited Rocket League.
I'll go back. I'll get back in.
Like this stream is like a game stream. Like it's just Rocket League right there.
Let's do it. Sweet. I've now unlocked 50% of Rocket League's achievements. Yes. I'm all about that. All about these achievements now.
All about the achievements. So now, how do I do this? Do I have to go back to Steam? Can you invite me again?
I should be able to create party real easily here. Yeah, real easy. I'm inviting you right now. There you go. Invite sent.
All right.
There you are. Look at that.
Look at you.
All right. Do you want to invite some other players from the Steam list here? Let's see.
Oh, sure. If they're around.
Yeah. Most of the Steam list is, of course, playing Fallout. That's to be expected, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be playing Fallout.
Fallout's cool. Nothing wrong with Fallout.
No,
the
nothing
only thing
wrong
I have
with
is a Halo cherry top. Where's Monkey?
Okay, so interesting. I can't tell when I click invite. I can't tell who is playing just from the invite screen. I have to go to the Steam overlay, and I can look at the icons of people playing now. Let's see, friends playing now. And now I can see who it is. Okay, so I'll invite them.
Okay.
Even though they're gonna go, who is this guy? Because you have like 80.
Oh yeah.
You play with people. Invite sent. All right. This is gonna be bad because they look like they have like 80 hours in this game.
Well, it's clear that I'm a rookie, right? It says rookie, doesn't it?
They're counter offering another
game.
They're telling us we should join somewhere else. Let's see. I don't know how to do anything yet. You're like, okay, how do I look at chat? How do I look at?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you click on X to invite players, does your thing control the mouse? Because I don't think I can do that. I can't control the mouse except with my mouse, which is kind of weird. I don't know.
Have you tried typing with it yet?
No.
That's pretty neat. How you use both.
Get that. Oh.
You use both the
configure some stuff.
The D-pad trackpad and your mouse pad trackpad, and you're typing on both sides of a keyboard, and you use your right button to click and your left trigger to click, and it's kind of fun. I can't spell anything correctly with it, and I'm not good capitalizing.
Well, it'll take some practice, right? It's gonna take some practice. All right, let's just. Are we waiting, or should we just play?
No, we're not waiting. We're not waiting.
Let's just play. Start some game. So let's. There was a Nintendo Direct today, and
it was all right.
It was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess HD expected.
Right. Yeah.
I'm still looking forward to that.
Cloud Strife.
Dude, that was the bombshell.
Comes into Smash Brothers.
That was the bombshell. I'm going orange or blue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cloud Strife in Smash Brothers. Who would have thought? That just doesn't seem possible.
Yeah.
It's cool, and I just hope that it means something more. I really hope it means something more, even if it's, you know, the typical Square Enix troll of here's Final Fantasy VII for you, but it's the PlayStation 1 version. I would buy that. I would buy that because then I could actually play it on the gamepad. Could also mean Final Fantasy VII and in X, right? Or it
could be. Who wants to play Final Fantasy VII anymore, though?
Me. But I want to play
I
Final Fantasy VIII more. A remake? I would totally play the remake, though.
Yeah, remastered.
Yeah.
HD version.
Oh, yeah. But on that, from this direct, there's so many JRPGs now coming out. Yeah. We had none. It seemed like we were in this drought of JRPGs, and after tonight, there's what, 6 or 7 Dragon Quests, 7 and 8, right. And I'm so happy.
Good games.
Yeah, but you know there are a lot of people on the internet who were really hoping to get some Dragon Quest love, and you know they got it, and I'm really happy for them. I've never played a Dragon Quest. It looks like I would like a Dragon Quest, so I might be checking out some Dragon Quest now. We have Xenoblade Chronicles X, which you know we just got a little more, but we've seen quite a bit of that now. To have an idea of what's going on, that just looks so big and daunting that I don't know. My wife and I were watching the direct, and it looked so cool.
Finishing.
Yeah, there's no hope of that for me anymore. I've given up. I've given up entirely. I've accepted that. It just isn't happening.
Yeah, come on.
It's just got a little intense.
Yeah, it's all quiet. It's not.
Orange teams.
Alright, what else is there? Legend for Zelda, Wii U was showing a little tiny bit.
Yeah, no, 6 seconds? The transition from
there's an amiibo.
Twilight Princess. Yep.
Amiibo,
A really cool wolf-linked amiibo. That he looks real cool. That might be one we actually get.
Yeah.
I can honestly and openly say now that we're out. We're out of the game.
Really?
Yeah, like they're exclusives at Target tomorrow morning. I'm not going. U2 I think is out. And nope. Didn't even realize that was happening. It's freeing. It's freeing.
I got all the Animal Crossing ones over.
Yeah, I can say I'm a little jealous of that because they're cute, but they are also getting. As I'm watching this direct, all these amiibo coming out. It's like, okay, the goal of trying to get them all anymore, it's just not feasible. It's not doable. There's not enough space, and there's also not enough money.
Well, I didn't get all the Smash Bros. We've gone into the cards.
Totally avoided those, but I will take any doubles that anybody wants to take. I've gotten quite a few from a friend, which is nice. It's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. He's like, I don't want them. I don't want doubles. You want them? Well, yeah, sure.
Are you gonna get?
Happy Home, not Happy Home Designer. Amiibo Festival, probably not. Probably not, because it looks too much like a Mario Party. Not really into those.
Okay. Show Pocket Tournament.
I'm excited for that. My wife is a really good at fighting button masher stuff, so yeah. I'm excited to get that. Like, yeah. She kicks my tail in Soul Calibur. Like, I just can't feel anything. So I'm looking forward to Pocket Tournament for that. Now, those are very different style games from Smash Brothers. It's interesting how different.
Oh, yeah. So,
I like that Nintendo is pointing out, so like, hey, this has 4-player split screen play here. You can play all together.
Splatoon update.
Oh yeah, you know, I thought those stages were coming out tonight initially, and I looked at my wife. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to just message Eugene and say, scrap the Rocket League Steam controller stuff. We're just gonna play Splatoon tonight.
Right. Yeah.
Again, more just like free updates still at this point. And,
yeah. They said they're gonna support until January. So
oh, they gave a date of when they're done? Oh no, that's sad. Now there's an end. At least. Oh, they said at least. Okay.
So
I'll hold hope
maybe
that
they'll be done. I don't know.
that's when the first DLC pack comes out.
Right.
Now, Fire Emblem Fates was shown. We saw the 3 separate things you can buy. I really liked Awakening, so I'll probably end up. I don't know, because one of the games alone is going to be minimum what, 40, 60, maybe longer hours.
So the 79 collector's version with all 3 of us.
I think that's pretty cool, and it comes with a bag, so, right? So you can carry around your multiple games.
It's for your
yes. Now, were you
original Pope?
I was just about to say that. I was more excited about that than I thought I would be, or could have imagined I would be, because I wasn't expecting it. So when it popped up, really?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Awesome. Totally.
Oh yeah. Before we move off Wii U, they showed a bit more Star Fox Zero.
Yeah. It still looks about the same, I think, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like the controls. I think are going to be similar to Splatoon once you get a hang of it. Like turn your controller all the way around, and you can see behind you. I have to join team again. Let's see how yourself. We could be on the same team. Maybe our next match. Oh.
You know, from my, I hope they feel that game is. I played it. It was not done.
Well, it's not coming out until March 2016 now, so got a bit of time. You know, once again, though, as a Wii U owner, I did kind of feel just slightly like, oh, okay.
Set you up for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Totally set you up. As a what? As a
Wii U owner, kind of, again, it's like, okay, well, we because a lot of the games shown, except for Twilight Princess, we already knew about, like, officially knew about, right? There wasn't any, aside, like Cloud in Smash Brothers was the surprise for the Wii U people. It wasn't a new game. That was a surprise for Wii U. Of course, Japan got Mother 3 in the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
It's a good question. A big bag of nothing. Good job.
Well, Hyrule Warriors Legends, is that new? That's
we knew about that too. It was a good direct.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice right at the beginning too when Reggie comes out. I think he was a perfect person to do that.
I missed the very beginning because the stream completely crashed. There was something at the beginning?
Yeah, he just said this is our first direct since Water Pass. Thank you for your condolences and kind thoughts, etc., etc. And then he just went into it. So I thought it was good. It didn't like dwell on it too much, and it wasn't too emotionally like
right.
So, whatever. It was just respectful and done. And then we got games to talk about, so let's talk about games. So I thought it was good.
Now, Yokai Watch. Do you know anything about the Yokai Watch?
I do. I mean, it's a really huge game in Japan. Save!
Man, that was so close.
That
That was so close.
I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Alright.
What kind of game it is, or?
Is it? No, I just don't get it. You catch ghosts, or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
possess you?
There's like spirits that live in different ordinary objects. So you can walk around and just catch them, stuff like that. It's, I don't know. If you think it's kind of like just the spirits around. Catch them. Watch. It's fun.
And your watch. Okay.
You're a kid. Yeah, you watch.
You're a kid. Not a squid. You are a kid. You know, it's been a while since I've bought anything on 3DS, and I think watching this direct though, like my wife is interested in the Mario
Picross?
Luigi. Not Picross. She looked at that and went, what's the point of this? but the Mario Luigi Paper Jam, she's definitely interested in. So we'll probably end up picking that up. Fire Emblem Fates, I'll get one of those at least, I'm sure. Bravely Second was, at least put on the screen is, hey, this is coming out.
Yeah.
Definitely get that. Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few 3DS games out of this one. It's like, okay, yeah, we're going to add some more to the 3DS library. Which is good, because I can play 3DS on my lunch break. Which is the only way I was able to beat Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Yeah, the lecturer asked about the Mario. I think it's a great idea. Gosh, it's so hard to find anything on there, especially like I can't find. Like I wanted to find your levels, and I couldn't find. How do I find your a person's level?
You would have to dig through my Miiverse post.
Yeah, it's like this. That's crazy. So I'm hoping that I can just find by a friend.
So when watching that, I'm thinking, okay, so Nintendo has mentioned they want to do things that are free, that are going to be web-based, mobile-based, that are going to drive people to the consoles and the actual games. That Mario Maker portal site, if you're curious about Mario Maker at all, and you want to just log in there and see what's happening, that drives you to say, oh, hey, I want to actually experience the actual levels.
Yeah. It's a pilot.
Man, I got a score. Yeah, but being able to actually search with some filters is needed. No!
Yes! Yeah. So all in all, it was a decent direct.
I hope they keep doing them. I really do. I really like it.
So
It was something to look forward to the whole day. There were some clickbaity type articles kind of just going up like this is the last direct as you know it. And,
what?
because they mentioned in the what you call it, the briefing, that the format is going to go through some changes.
Sure.
Yeah.
It always changes. So it's
Right.
not the same. It doesn't mean it's,
I definitely hope they.
every direct is not the same as the previous one.
No two are alike. They're like special snowflakes. It was so great, cool to have just this thing to look forward to throughout the day.
That was nice. It's direct day.
No!
Yes! Alright. There was a lot of third-party stuff. Mega Man Legacy Collection.
Yeah, that was another one. I'm looking at it and going, okay, I've got all these games in multiple formats. I don't need these. And then the Amiibo pops up. My wife turns to me and goes, "You want it now, don't you?" Well, yeah, it's a gold Mega Man. Why wouldn't I? Put him right next to gold Mario.
Right. Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, I was actually a little excited to see that there. I've never played Kerbal, but I've heard good things. Terraria.
Terraria. Fast.
Whatever.
Yeah, a bunch of these games. These are
Steam World Heist.
Yes.
That looks good. That looks good.
It's next. Yeah. So I don't know. There was not a lot of like major surprises. Hey, what do you think of Nintendo Badge Arcade?
Okay. Nintendo Badge
Join
Arcade.
this match, Ryan. You've got 9 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna put us on the same team. I guess we joined the team here, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. You want to be on the same team?
Let's be on the same team.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
So, Badge Arcade, I have not spent any money on it. I'll say that, but I have definitely been logging in every day and getting my free like 2 or 3 plays from doing the practice thing. It's a sarcastic bunny. All right, yeah. I'm trying to get you to pay real money to play this claw game. I mean, I like them. I like the sarcastic bunny. Have you spent any real world money? Because you had access to it.
Yeah, I've fooled around with it in the Japanese. No. The Japanese 3DS. And I have spent on my Japanese 3DS.
How much?
A couple times.
Oh, okay. The Splatoon one was today, and I'm like, okay, let me get my free plays. Let me earn some Splatoon badges here, and I of course only managed to win the flame badge, the little splat thing. Oh, what am I gonna do with this? But
yeah.
For me, what do you do with any of them? Like, I know you put them on empty spots, and you can sort of create little scenes and whatnot.
Yeah. It's kind of fun if you've got the theme.
No!
Yes.
Oh, yes! Awesome. I thought I hit it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I was pushing right in the corner. That's it. Right the corner. Now, do you play with ball camera on, or do you play with?
I tend to switch based on the. Nice. Was that you? Yeah, very nice.
I called it, dude. Yeah. New Wii U bundles.
Yeah,
we don't know those were.
It was, I think, rumored, and it had shown up in some ads. The Smash and Splatoon bundle. That's it. If you don't have a Wii U and you're remotely interested, you're getting the system for like $100 with those games tossed in. They're just like Smash Brothers and Splatoon are probably 2 of the games. If you like Smash Brothers stuff, I mean, you're gonna get so much out of that. And Splatoon is really just still great fun, and there are still tons of people playing it.
I had so much fun playing Splatoon during Extra Life, because I just fired it up again. Man, is it fun!
Would love to see that bundle sell a ton, and but it'll move a little bit, and that'll be that. And the Wii U sales they are what they're going to be. It's just that, and it will not diminish the place it's going to hold in my video gaming heart.
Yeah, you don't think it's going to push it?
I don't. I think it's going to sell some units, but it's not going to make it. It's not going to bring it to Xbox One or PlayStation 4 levels.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah. MVP this round, man.
Just a little touch. Oh, they almost blocked it.
It has been cool to see since Mario Maker has come out, though, that some people who have been on the fence with the Wii been like, okay, we finally bit.
With Mario Maker. You know,
finally
you never know
joined
what
it.
you never know what it's gonna be, right? For some
Yeah. No, you don't.
Although if there's gonna be some time,
It's great. I mean, like there are no wait times still when I get into Splatoon, and I get in on like 6 in the morning. Our time.
yeah.
So you just log in, you can play.
Oh,
Dude. The dude scored. Man, Eugene, so trying to stream a little bit for Extra Life.
Yes. It's hard.
It's hard. Like, and I'm listening to us talk now. Like,
a lot of
to really do streaming well. Okay, the people that do it all the time are good. They're great. You know what? Okay, great. You're good. I have a different level of respect for it now, rather than just okay. It is not easy to play and talk, and even more difficult to play and talk and make comments that are even remotely interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, were you ever into Mr. Science Theater?
No.
Don't talk about Mr. Science Theater. So, the summary of that is it was a show that made fun of bad movies. They would talk over the movie. See, I can't even keep a train of thought running together while I'm playing.
Depends on the game.
Oh, I hit level 70 in Diablo. I mean, we're off topic.
Nice.
Yeah, hit 70. Pulled some Paragon levels on my 70. Not much. Have you played anymore? Well, now that I'm 70, I should genuinely be able to like power you through some spots and maybe, get the time. They can't score. No! Don't score! Oh, no. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Done. Alright, I'm unlocking more car parts. Alright. Well, I think that might be it for me because it's my bedtime.
It is. Yeah, me too.
Oh.
That was good, though. Thanks.
That was good. That was.
Fun times. Rocket League. Okay, so hey, that's it for our stream. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for watching the Magic Half Hour.
Especially. Yeah, Magic Half Hour. Alrighty, I'm gonna close that down.
Yeah. All right.